Hi, I'm Alice Kinghorn-Gray from the Electoral Reform Society in Scotland. I'm with Brian Logan from the Scottish Government. And Brian, would you like to tell me a bit about what you're leading on at the moment?
Sure. So I'm leading on something called the Local Governance Review, and that will inform a local democracy bill, which will be introduced within the lifetime of this Parliament, so probably around 2019-2020.
Where did the local democracy bill come from originally?
So I think there's a really key line in this year's programme for government, which is essentially a document that sets out the government's plans for the year ahead. And that line is up on the whiteboard there, and it says, for politicians in central and local government, it is often difficult to let go of power and resources, but we need to trust and empower our communities to control their own affairs.
And can you expand a bit on then the purpose of the bill, just following from instead?
Sure. So ministers are very clear that they think often the people that know best what's right for a community are those that live and work there. So we would like to move to a position whereby people have much more influence or indeed control over those decisions that affect them most, and that could involve budgets used to deliver public services. And we're going to look right across all of Scotland's public services, whether it's local government functions or functions delivered by health boards, a range of other agencies. So really we want to have a broad-ranging discussion about the kind of decisions that affect people at that very local level in neighbourhoods, towns, villages, and ask them, are there things you would like more say over, and how could that work in practice?
Okay. And how do you see this bill moving forward? What's the next step in the process?
So at the heart of the review will be a highly inclusive process of engagement. We can't do this on our own. So we've been working very closely with colleagues across public services in the community sector to think through how we take this conversation out into communities about the kind of changes they want to see. So very shortly we'll be taking that conversation out the length and breadth of Scotland, and we're giving ourselves 6 months for that, because we really want to get it right and ensure as many voices are heard throughout the discussion. And we want that conversation to build, so we imagine it will start with grassroots conversations, and hopefully later in the year we'll be hosting some large-scale events where we bring together people in different regions and areas that have contributed to the conversation to really test some of the concrete proposals that we've hopefully will find their way into legislation.